In a recent announcement about the use of XRP, the U.S. Federal Reserve made headlines. Senior Vice President David Andel of the St. Louis branch of the Fed highlighted the possibility of integrating XRP for payment processing, specifically highlighting RippleNet's reliance on XRP as a facilitator for these transactions. To quote David Andel directly, the Fed may assign settlement responsibilities to an outside party like Ripple. If this development comes to pass, it could result in a significant increase in the value of XRP, possibly reaching the $10,000 mark. Furthermore, it's crucial to remember that the Federal Reserve's action is not unexpected. The Federal Reserve made an official announcement a few weeks ago, or maybe a month ago, recognizing the potential contribution of XRP and XLM to strengthening the blockchain element of their FedNow payment service. The focus is on Ripple, which is renowned for its creative cross-border payment solutions and open-source financial transaction technologies. It is expected that a major contributing element to XRP's value reaching previously unheard-of heights would be the incorporation of Ripple's technology into the FedNow payment service. Before we get started, give me a big thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and turn on alerts to become a part of our community. We're concentrating on Ripple's partnership with the Federal Reserve, which was formally announced on the federalreserve.gov website. The U.S. Path to Faster Payments report, which recognizes Ripple as a key player in partnership with the Federal Reserve for Payment Solutions, includes this information in its first section. The capacity of Ripple to enable real-time international payments, which typically take 2 to 4 days with little tracking and fee transparency, is notably mentioned in the paper. This is revolutionized by Ripple, which provides immediate settlement and full insight into payment status and fees. We also learned that Ripple and the Federal Reserve have expanded their partnership to encompass domestic payments. There is a wealth of evidence to support this, which viewers should pause and study. One important passage from the paper highlights how central banks like the Federal Reserve, the Bank of England, and the Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority collaborate with Ripple to improve the domestic payment system. The report's mention of Ripple Labs' innovation at the core level of payment processing, which focuses on providing a free real-time settlement infrastructure globally, is another intriguing feature. It suggests that the Federal Reserve plans to adopt and implement Ripple's decentralized peer-to-peer settlement framework, which is expected to replace current fund transfer systems. Looking back, the Ripple logo was prominently displayed during a Federal Reserve piece on Fox News about investigating a digital US dollar almost a year ago, which was one of the first indications of this development. Additionally, organizations like the Federal Reserve Board, the Bank of International Settlements, and the International Monetary Fund, IMF, have incorporated Ripple into their covert operations. Partners expressing interest in Ripple's technology and exploring the fascinating realm of international finance, it becomes clear that a sizable amount of the global wealth is handled by the Bank of International Settlements. It is noteworthy that Ripple has entered this field. The Department of the Interior released a statement quoting Jess Chan, a senior council member at the Frederickshire Board of Governors. For those interested in the specifics, there is a lot to digest here and everything is very interrelated, but that is only the beginning. Jess, a former deputy general counsel of Ripple, is apparently at the forefront of this initiative. What I'm going to tell you may surprise a lot of you. The Federal Reserve has warned that rising interest rates and pressure on the real estate market could cause bank losses. Interestingly, they have been talking about this with several partners since early March. In addition, it appears that BRICS in the EU will be implementing XRP. The European Union has already stated that the new digital euro governing wealth transfers will be built on the XRP framework. The XRP ledger has several reports that support the idea that its value is about to soar. One prominent expert predicts a short-term jump to $5.50 with the potential to reach $10,000 as it gains global traction. This insight is credited to Arthur Brido, a co-founder of Ripple. As we watch the video, it becomes evident that the story of XRP is changing quickly and transcending the SEC versus Ripple saga. We are currently witnessing BRIC countries firmly choose to work with Ripple to establish their central bank digital currency on the XRP ledger. Breaking news indicates that this brick-and-mortar central bank digital currency will be a major global financial tool, and there is proof of Ripple's wide network throughout every BRICS country, which we will examine in detail. Let's begin in Brazil, where a groundbreaking development has taken place in collaboration with Ripple. A groundbreaking cryptocurrency on-demand liquidity service has been introduced in Brazil. With SWIFT's decision to remove Russia from its payment system, there has been a noticeable shift towards Ripple Labs, which aims to create a Russian CBDC central bank digital currency on the XRP ledger. This initiative represents a significant advancement in the nation's financial technology landscape. Next, we turn our attention to Russia, where a wealth of documentation reveals a strategic shift by President Putin towards diversifying away from the petrodollar and the USD. This action not only circumvents the SWIFT restriction but also makes use of the XRP ledger's decentralized structure to guarantee Russia's continuous involvement in the global financial transition. Turning our attention to India, we discover that the country is at the forefront of another important project that is driving its ambitious digital rupee drive. This effort marks a significant advancement in India's quest for a complete GL. Ripple Labs technology is the foundation of global CBDCC, but the tale doesn't stop there. China has also entered the fray, working with Ripple to gain traction in the central bank digital currency space. This collaboration represents Ripple's growing clout in Africa's global financial scene. The story is comparable. The expanding significance of CBDCs on the XRP ledger throughout the continent is highlighted in the 2022 African Blockchain Study. According to the research, more than a dozen African nations, including South Africa, have included Ripple and XRP into their payment processing systems. This broad use highlights the ledger's growing significance in Africa's financial sector. And lastly, in a recent BRICS report, XRP was emphasized as one of the best digital resources for payment services. BRICS support solidifies XRP's standing as a major force in the digital currency space. There has been an increase in XRP price forecasts in light of recent events, with some particularly noteworthy projections grabbing our attention as prominent financial analysts openly anticipated an XRP price of $500. It naturally led to a thorough investigation, and our results produced an intriguing one of the top AI bots, SourceChat-GPT, featured 4 cryptocurrencies, including XRP Ripple. Such a price point for XRP shouldn't be surprising given that Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano are expected to increase by an astounding 100,000% by 2024. From the standpoint of Arthur Brido, co-founder of Ripple, he sees XRP reaching $10,000, a value he believes it was specifically designed to achieve. Brido also highlights XRP's scalability, which can accommodate the financial needs of the world's population, which is estimated to be 7.5 billion. What does $500 mean in this context? In the grand scheme of things, $500 is merely a stepping stone towards XRP's true potential value. However, reaching this monumental price of $110,000, the intended target for XRP, requires global scalability and substantial financial throughput via 21 nations that have formally decided to abandon the US dollar. And virtual institutions are working more and more with AI to create CBDCs on the XRP ledger. This development points to a growing trend of central banks collaborating with Ripple and, more crucially, incorporating the XRP ledger into their operations. Please keep in mind that I am not a licensed financial advisor and that the information presented in these videos is solely for entertainment purposes. I always advise viewers to do their own research and speak with professionals before making any financial decisions. Another example of this trend is the recent decision by Dubai's central bank, which just 3 days ago fully endorsed XRP for use. Thank you so much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can receive notifications when I post new content. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Be careful.